Welcome back to Blockchain Pill. My name is Alex, and today we'll have a look at what's been happening inside the ICP ecosystem and what new opportunities there are here for people that want to look and improve their lives. And as always, we'll begin with the ICP price. If we recorded this video yesterday, we could have been a lot more bullish because we were trying to break the $15. Something happened, the Bitcoin price dumped, the whole crypto market dumped. Everybody was celebrating that we were making all-time highs. And of course, crypto is crypto, so all the prices now went down. This is still in the range for us to be able to be positive. We have been consolidating for the past 1.5 months. If this doesn't look strong, I don't know what does. With all the dumpage happening, the ICP price is strong and it's looking ready to go. In my opinion, it's just a matter of time until we see new highs and we finally break this resistance here at what, like $15. We're gonna break through that, and I think there's gonna be a lot of happy people in the ICP ecosystem. So all in all, we're looking pretty good. And one of the most bullish things that's going on right now in the ICP ecosystem is Sonic releasing the V3 incentivized testnet, which is now live. For the people that are not aware, whenever you wanted to swap your tokens using Sonic, it would take a lot of time just to do the swap. And with V3, we are going to have under 1 second finality, which is really, honestly, something that a lot of people have been looking out for. This is a huge update that Sonic has been working on for the past months. Here's the swap, and it's super fast. As soon as you click confirm, the swap happens. Just look at it instantly. I'm looking forward to see other updates from the Sonic team and how this will impact the DeFi space on the Internet Computer Protocol. So really great job. The ICPCC is on the horizon. It is the Internet Computer Protocol Community Conference, and it had its debut in 2023. It was a super big event for the ICP community with a lot of ICP projects and a lot of ICP influencers. I recommend you go and register to get your own virtual ticket right now. The cool thing about it is that everybody will be able to attend this conference from the comfort of their home. Make sure you check their website because there's an option for you to be an ICPCC 2024 host. There's a section with micro grants where you can apply to have your own mini conference with between 15 and 25 attendees, and you can get a grant. Make sure you watch the podcast that we'll release later this week with Isaac, where he explains everything. And we have another cool ICP thread by our favorite base giant here. He did a thread about ICP staking. I think this is a very interesting subject because we've seen a lot of people start to change their mind about ICP staking. Thanks to the new utilities that we have for staking, you're now able to get loans using your ICP neurons as collateral, and you can also sell your ICP neurons with your staked ICP and get your money out sooner. So let's have a quick look at this thread. With the NNS, instead of proposals being implemented by a select group of developers, ICP holders actively participate in governance by locking their tokens into what are called neurons. And then with those neurons, you get voting power and you can vote. And by voting on what's going to happen with the Internet Computer Protocol, you are rewarded ICP. That's basically how staking works. And currently by staking your ICP, you can get up to almost 16% APR, which is a crazy amount of APR. Like if you put your money in the bank, first of all, you're going to lose a bunch of money to inflation. And then you're only making like 0.1% or like 1%. I don't even know what banks give you this time. And by staking ICP, you're staking an asset that will gain value in the future, and you're making 16% on top of that, which I think is a great deal. So really great thread here by Base Giant for the people that are super new to the ICP ecosystem and are hearing about staking for the first time. I recommend you give this guy a follow. He's breaking complex things on the Internet Computer Protocol and easy to digest threads. I recommend you give him a follow. I have covered Taggr in a few videos in the past, and a lot of other influencers have been starting to pick up Taggr as well. The most recent one is Vanessa, aka Technology Poet, who actually has invited a ton of ICP people to her podcast, which have done really well. Vanessa invited one of the OG Taggr community members. His name is Mekakwan. We also had him on our podcast. If you're having doubts and you're still not on Taggr, I recommend you go watch this video. Vanessa is such a good interviewer, and the questions and how the podcast went, it really illustrates how Taggr works and you know why people love Taggr and how people are making an extra $100 or $200 a week by posting a couple of pictures. I think it's super easy to supplement your income by using the platform. And we've seen quite a few influencers and content creators talk about it. Here, it's me, and I'm here with Radu. We actually met up for the first time here. We did a workout at one of the gyms here in Bucharest, Romania. We talked about Taggr. We talked about, you know, business in general, about families, and we met on the internet, and he's such a cool guy. So shout out to you, Radu. For the people that want to meet other people and with common interests, honestly, just cool people, like Taggr is the place. We're gonna have a meetup sometimes in May, we're gonna go to Zurich. And I think this is incredible how you can find a group of people from the internet and you meet with them in a different country. I think this is a great example of how Web3 connects people and how people can get together by meeting on a Web3 forum, which is hosted on the blockchain. This is mind-blowing that this is even a possibility. And let's have a look at the Taggr price here. The first time I mentioned the Taggr price, it was around $10. It went as high as $50 and we're currently sitting just under $30. I recommend you go and try out a platform. Honestly, there is nothing to lose. You can do your own research and decide whether or not you want to use the platform. We'll be here and welcome everybody with open arms. Elna, one of the AI projects that we've had on our podcast in the past, they announced that Elna SNS DAO is getting ready to debut. So if you're interested in AI and AI agents, I recommend you start doing your own research by watching the podcast where I had half of the founding team of Elna, and to also check this Dfinity forum post that goes more in depth. Plug Wallet, which is the #1 ICP wallet currently in the ecosystem, has a cool update for us. Actually, for the Valentine's Day, they introduced QR code payments in Plug Wallet Mobile, both for iOS and Android. You no longer have to worry that you didn't misspell the receiving address. You just scan the QR code, you make the payment. It's a lot easier. And I love seeing that. Like, we need to make it as easy as possible for people to start using those apps. Great job, Plug Wallet team. I really like what you guys are doing. If you are not aware, the Dfinity Foundation offers developer grants to teams that want to build on the Internet Computer Protocol, and those grants range from $5,000 to even $100,000 depending on the size and scope of your project. We'll leave a link to the grants program in the description below. It's going to be the first link you click. Look into it if you have an idea for a cool dApp, especially if it solves a problem that people are facing in the ICP community. And we have an update from one of the most expected games in the ICP community. Dragginz announced that they finished testing and are confident that minting will work as intended. And the next step is for them to coordinate with exchanges to announce a date for the big day. And what they're talking about here, currently the supply for the Dragginz token is only 10,000 tokens, meaning that the price for one token is extremely high. And what they want to do with the token split, they want to expand the supply. So if you're holding one Dragginz token, you'll have 100,000 Dragginz tokens. And I think this is a very great update because honestly, a lot of newbies, they don't really like to pay $5,000 for a token and would much rather pay $5,000 for 100,000 tokens. And this will also come in handy for in-game purchases because you will be able to buy, for example, a health potion for one Dragginz instead of, you know, buying a health potion for 0.000001 Dragginz token. And I think this is a great update, and I think it's super bullish for Dragginz, and I'm looking forward to see it happen. And finally, we have an update from the Hot or Not team. They're in the process of migrating data from heap to stable memory, and they say that with stable memory, they are able to store 400 gigabytes compared to heap memory, which is only 4 gigabytes. This is a huge update. If you're not in our Openchat community, make sure you join it. There's gonna be a link in the description below. We do a bunch of giveaways there. You can ask questions and you can talk to me and other ICP community members. So there is really no reason not to be there. And with that, we're done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.